Madonna, original name Madonna Louise Veronica Ciccone, born August 16, 1958, Bay City, Michigan, U.S. American singer, songwriter, actress, and entrepreneur whose immense popularity in the 1980s and 90s allowed her to achieve levels of power and control that were nearly unprecedented for a woman in the entertainment industry. Born into a large Italian-American family, Madonna studied dance at the University of Michigan and with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theatre in New York City in the late 1970s before relocating briefly to Paris as a member of Patrick Hernandez's Disco Revue. Returning to New York City, she performed with a number of rock groups before signing with Sire Records. Her first hit, Holiday, in 1983, an upbeat dance club sound with sharp production and an immediate appeal. Madonna's melodic pop incorporated catchy choruses, and her lyrics concerned love and relationships, ranging from the breezy innocence of True Blue, 1986, to the erotic fantasies of Justify My Love, 1990, to the spirituality of later songs such as Ray of Light, 1998. Criticized by some as being limited in range, her sweet girlish voice nonetheless was well suited to pop music. Madonna was the first female artist to exploit fully the potential of the music video. She collaborated with top designers, Jean-Paul Gaultier, photographers, Stephen Meisel and Herb Ritz, and directors, Mary Lambert and David Fincher, from the knowing ingenue of Like a Virgin, 1984, to the controversial red-dressed sinner who kisses a black saint in Like a Prayer, 1989. By 1991, she had scored 21 top 10 hits in the United States and sold some 70 million albums internationally, generating $1.2 billion in sales. Committed to controlling her image and career herself, Madonna became the head of Maverick, a subsidiary of Time Warner created by the entertainment giant as part of a $60 million deal with the performer. Her success signaled a clear message of financial control to other women in the industry, but in terms of image she was a more ambivalent role model.